Hello, guys, it's Ween Kid. Today we are going to be looking for a piece of Ween lost media, the Mrs. Slack EP. We will be going on forums, we're going to do a light Google search, we're going to be looking for the cover art, and I'm actually going to plan on listening to it. So, yeah, stay tuned, guys.
All right, I'm wanting to do a basic Google search, see if I can maybe find the album art. So I'm gonna do that right now. So let's just do a basic Google search of Ween Mrs. Slack. See what pops up. You go to the images. Yes, 1985s. That's really early. I was thinking this was like 86 or something. So yep, this is the prime. This is the prime five artwork. Hold on, I think I saw something. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, it's saying the cover art is prime five, which I think this was. Some of the songs are on prime five, the compilation. But let's keep looking. Nothing so far. Probably love this early picture of Diener. Jelly is the thing that you put on your toast. Hilarious lyrics. This is the Axis Bold Spugnish. The probably an insert in it. There we go. There was Squeegee Lip. Um, you might be able to see. Wait, we might be able to find Mrs. Slack in here. Nothing that I see is Mrs. Slack. Um, I'm just gonna look for a while and tell you what I find. So yeah, stay tuned to see what I find. All right. So I've been looking for a while. I scrolled up as you can see, but I've been looking for a while, and I found this right here, this picture, and I thought maybe that looked like it spelled Slack up there, but off of further investigation, it doesn't, because that's probably not a K, but it looked like it could say Slack, but that's not a K. So I mean, for a second, I thought I found it, but it's all right. But these are some cool demos on tapes. See, I looked like really far and I couldn't really seem to find anything. So yeah, I can't find the album art at this moment, but I'll look in some forums and see if I can find some actual album art. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. So I actually decided that I should look up Ween Mrs. Slack album art. I don't think anything's gonna come up, but it's worth a try. Images. Yep. So far, don't see anything, and I don't think it really goes that far. So let me look real quick, and then we can go to forums. But I really don't see anything. But I'll just look real quick. Uh, I really don't think I'm gonna be able to find anything, and none of this really relates to like a Mrs. Slack album art. We don't even know what it looks like, so that's kind of part of what we're looking for. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the album art for the Google search, but yeah, let's take a look at the forums next. So stay tuned. Alrighty, we're going to be looking at some forums, and let's just do a Google search of Ween, Mrs. Oops, Slack. Let's just do that instead of album art. There's not really going to be a difference, as we just found out. So let's just look at Ween Vicky real quick. It's the name of the uncirculated EP on. It's supposed to be Yakuset's first release, which is Dean Ween's, I think, his early label when he was really young. Yep, YC1. So not in circulation, considered a lost album. So there's that. That's important information. let's look at let's look at Reddit right here to see. Um, when you Google first Ween album, it is Mrs. Slack. That's what they're saying. The only information they could find besides the Google listing is a Reddit post where somebody in the comments said that there's very little known about it except 8 tracks, and it appears on the Prime 5 compilation. We're going to be looking at that later. We don't even know the rest of the track names or how many tracks there were on it. Apparently, neither Gina or Diener remember it as well. Is this a real piece of lost material or a false listing? Does anybody here have any further information? So we're going to be looking at the comments real quick. Um, I don't believe I ever found anything. Uh, was the typing teacher that taught the 8th grade class. Oh, so it's the name of the EP is based off the typing teacher that taught the 8th grade class where they met. So that's the only thing they really can find. Yeah, the album art. Did they say they found the album art or something? I'm not sure. They don't think they have a link, but it was posted as a comment on Diener's blog. there was a post where he shared his pasta sauce recipe with pictures. It was either the following or preceding post. Um, they don't know where to find it, and I actually looked for this before this video, and I actually could not really find anything about his, like, where his blog is or anything, and I couldn't really find it. And as they say, a lot of the sites are defunct now. Um, I'm really looking for the album art on here, and I'm seeing if anybody has a link or anything. Um, it's right here. This might be they might have the album art in this. Probably not though. Nope, that's just Prime Five. Uh, I can't really find anything on the album art, but we can keep looking at forums. So yeah, stay tuned. And also, guys, I have a couple of disclaimers. So keep in mind that I'm not really the greatest at like doing deep dives and Google searches. I'm just doing the basics. So there's probably somebody out there who can like do a way better video about this than me, but I'm just trying to kind of do the basics of searching for it and see if I can find any really further information that most people might not know about it. And also, I just noticed on the last clip, if I click on a link, it doesn't show you on your screen, so you just might have to deal with that, but it's not a big deal. So yeah, okay, we are now going to do a Google search, but we are just gonna see if we can find like any of the tracks, I guess. So let's go with Ween, Mrs. Slack. Tracks. Any tracks anywhere? See if I can find that. All right. Here we go. Let's go to Discogs real quick. Um. So yeah. Here we go. It's on. Yeah. It's right here. How many tracks? One, two, three, four, eight. Like I said, this might not be all the tracks on it, but here's some. That's very useful information. Yoke Part One, Jelly, Jessica, Schnagenhausen, We Seen Ween Bean, Everyone's a Lesbian, Yoke Part Two. Yeah, sure. Um, so I mean, those are eight of the tracks. That, considering it's an EP, that would make sense that that's all of the tracks. So that might just be all of the tracks. Not gonna lie, that might be the whole entire thing. I mean, there's like really short songs. So a lot of the time, I've noticed with hardcore, if it like EPs that have short songs have like 15 songs or 10. I mean, the DRI Dirty Rotten Imbeciles, their one of their EPs has 22 songs on it. But so sorry, I got a little bit off topic there. But yeah, um, 8 songs off on Discogs. That's cool. Uh, See if maybe anything else, rarities and oddities. Let's look here. Um, B-sides and demos. An attempt. So, whoa, what's this? I've never seen this before. Ween slash Smirsh tape. So it's a split. I've never Ween Fred. I've never heard of that song ever before. That's crazy. So there's something that's like very useful. Um, Ween tapes. This is the WAD. I don't know how to say that. Yeah. No Mrs. Slack, because that would be up there. So I'm not sure. Here, let's look at Prime Five. Is it on here? Scraping the palm for guava tape. I've never. This is insane. What? I have not really seen any of these songs before. What? This is amazing. Holy cow! I'm discovering something new right here. But I don't see anything about like I don't see anything about Prime Five. Not Prime Five, but yeah, Prime Five and Mrs. Slack. But I'm gonna star this so I can have this on here forever. So that's crazy. I've never seen a lot of those songs, but so far I cannot find any information on the track listings if there's more than 8. So let's just do one more look real quick. Miss Slack. Partially. We already looked at this. Wait, did we already look at this? No, we did not. Ween Wad. Ooh, Mrs. Slack. Partially found. Holy cow! I these tapes. I don't even know anything about these. This is crazy that I'm just finding this. But yeah, I don't see any of the track listings for Miss Slack. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with it's probably just those eight, and people might be thinking too hard about that. So yeah, there we go. All right, guys. So we are gonna go on YouTube and see if we can find anything. We're probably not gonna find anything, but it's worth looking up. So this is Slack. Let's go. We're probably not gonna find anything, like I said. Uh, view full playlist. Oh, this is just the discography of the albums. Yeah, we're not gonna find anything, but Ween Prime 5. So let's look on this. Hold on. Uh, yeah, this is there's Miss Slack on here. That's what I'm saying. This is the eight songs, and that's all I think the EP is. That would make sense to me. It's like a compilation of certain EPs, so I feel like this is the whole EP. I don't know though. I just feel like people are like thinking way too hard about it, and it's kind of exciting about something if you want to search really hard for it, and you kind of want it to be more than it is. So I personally just think it's these eight songs, and yeah. Um, so I'm gonna take a quick listen, and I'll tell you what I think about it after I listen. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. All right, guys. I just listened to it, and I've heard a lot of them before. I just didn't know that like I was listening to Mrs. Slack, but yeah, Brownest of the Brown. That's all I can say. 85, so like extremely early. That's like around Ingrown Mayo off the Guano Tapes compilation. You should check that out. So yeah, I'm gonna come to the conclusion that there's just eight songs on Mrs. Slack. That would make sense for like how many tracks are usually on an EP, and yeah, that's my conclusion. I think people want it to be more than it is, like I already said, and it can be really fun to deep dive into stuff. And I was kind of expecting maybe more track listings uh, that I could find, but yeah, that's my conclusion. So thank you guys for watching, and remember to hit that bell for notifications when I release a new video, and make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.